Hey everyone, welcome to the forecast reading. If you don't know what this is about, you can go ahead and check the earlier 2018 readings that will get to explain to you what this is all about, okay? So, with that being said, we are going to proceed to the forecast reading. Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? How is it going? Well, I feel that here for the Northern Hemisphere, it's getting colder and colder, but now we are approaching to the end of the year, and actually something I wanted to bring up is something I've been finding in many readings and also in my own connection with my guides, applying to myself, to people around me, and many people I have worked with. Not to everyone, of course, but to most people. And I mentioned something last month, and it's about the transition to 2020. Apparently, it's going to be a powerful transition. I'm going here to start to shuffle the cards, okay, guys and gals, and we'll see what's going to come up. But definitely, I feel that this last October, in a way, was fantastic. It went really, really aligned with the positive aspects that the forecast brought us, but something that personally surprised me, even with me and with other people, it is that still what needed to come out, it was like accelerated, okay? It's like suddenly, the global energies, they have shifted. Their energies are not really good nowadays. They are, many issues around. I'm not the person that watches the news, but I perceive it, on the energy that things are quite tense. And I feel that a reason for that, partially, it is because it's the release of old things and things that serve us no purpose at all, okay? So let's see here what's the first card. Well, definitely the first card is a nicer one, and the first card, it's the Lovers. And it goes very well aligned with what I was mentioning, okay? Right now, the universe is really bringing out everything in our lives that we don't like. And maybe you might have found yourself in that situation, okay? Like, why? Why do I get constantly more of what I don't have? Or why do I have to go through this certain challenge? You even question, what's going on, if you're doing something wrong. Let me tell you, quite the opposite. Quite the opposite, because if that's happening in your life, if you are seeing that some of the negative aspects, they are resurfacing, or they are presented to you as it's a time to take a challenge, or you even have to deal with someone or with a situation, find yourself blessed because you're going to overcome it. It means that you are ready for it, ready to overcome it, and ready to transition into a betterment, okay? And this is what the Lovers card, it's trying to tell us. It's more, the Lovers is not so much focused only on romance and love, okay? It is more focused in the love itself for your entire existence. Feeling satisfied with your circle of friends, feeling satisfied with yourself, most importantly, feeling satisfied at a spiritual level, and even feeling satisfied with your challenges, okay? Because you can say, well, at least I have these challenges. It means that I am alive. It means that I am receiving life lessons and I'm growing as a person and as a soul. And that's essential, okay? It's essential for you to also notice what you love the most in your life and manifest it further. Bring it forward. If you work for yourself, try to do more of what you love. Try to channel in a different way the work you like the least. Maybe you have to do it, there's no other choice, but still you will have a better approach to it. Or if you need to fix things, in order to make them even more perfect, go ahead and do it. But if you see that something really serves nothing, the Lovers card really also is telling you it doesn't belong. There is some degree of fakeness, of sort of lies or false stories, that you are making yourself up or you're trying to self-believe, okay? So it's important for you to really observe what serves no purpose in your life and really question, okay? Let's see here what the second card is. Well, definitely it's another nice one, okay? It's the Ace of Cups, and this is a very symbolic card, very powerful card, This forecast almost feels like if it was a December forecast, because that Ace of Cups, is showing development and new beginnings, okay? It's showing abundance. It's like, your old self is being left behind, and this 2020, it's all about rebirth, and it's all about reliving your life, leaving behind things that don't belong to you. Of course, you might bring drama and negativity to 2020, but it is a year that already those are meant to be lifted, and you are meant to still find progress and development in other areas. That's something essential and something really important that you want to be aware of, okay? I feel also it's a very, very good year, okay, to be able to start new things, okay? And at all levels, okay, it can apply to, for example, starting a new project, professionally speaking, starting a new relationship. For an instance, even, the symbolism of the card itself, having a baby, something like that. It feels to me that you want to be aware that you're going to bring in your life more, from whatever area, new friends, new job opportunities, a lot of new spiritual development, to a point that you're going to find that you are reborn, okay? You are rebirthing yourself. And it's sort of what they call the shamanic death, to die and rebirth. It feels to me this is a process that we are going on globally, and this is why the energies are so these last several weeks, and I sense that, unfortunately, at a global level, they are going to be keeping in that sense, because some people might negate to do any development. You most likely are listening to this and you are trying, to get a better version of yourself, to fix here and there, improve here and there, and you are the key for a transition for this planet, okay? But obviously, the masses, they have no interest whatsoever, and, they fall into the dramas that we have nowadays. So, it's essential for you to know that good protection also, especially if you feel like icky, like bad, like maybe a little bit angry or frustrated and you find no reason, visualize a cleansing on your solar plexus and then put yourself a bubble of white light, because that energy is very present world around. And I feel that it's so much intensified because of the transition that we need as a planet for 2020, okay? And who is ready, it's going to be in that Ace of Cups over there. Okay, it's going to be rebirthing. Okay, it's going to be transforming, and even some of the old things of you will stay there. They are going to still be there, and this is something that it applies also for this month of November. Okay, so I asked my guides, and they are referring that right now this has started. Okay, and it will keep on going, for a very long time. Okay, guides don't understand linear time, but the way I can feel the amount of energy, it feels to me like for almost entire 2020, which is great, okay? So, let's see what else we have here, and another Ace of Coins. That's quite interesting, definitely quite excited to see these cards here. To be honest, I felt that this forecast was going to be quite different, because the global energies, definitely they are not good, but in the end, Spirit is delivering these messages to people who are really interested to grow. So it's sort of like, hey, there is this energy aware, but it's like there is this other energy, this other consciousness, that is a consciousness, the awareness, the desire to grow, to develop, to expand, okay? That's something powerful, and it feels to me that you're going to really be getting a lot of that, okay? Because the Ace of Coins symbolizes yourself reaching to the end, reaching to the end goal, okay? What it says, I have Spirit, because really, it feels to me like if it was December, and sometimes Spirit with linear time messes up. But no, like the Ace of Cups, the energy of the Ace of Coins has already started also, okay? And not so much like the Ace of Cups, which is a reality, but the Ace of Coins is already saying that in this month of November, there is the possibility for you to be able to leave behind everything that not only that doesn't belong to you, but also to receive what you need. Because it is not only about healing or leaving behind, it is much more than that, okay? And this Ace of Coins represents your end goal. It says that you can fulfill in this month some of your fears, some of your realizations. Maybe it's a doctor's visit, maybe it's finalizing one project, maybe it is, fixing a relationship or, healing from one, okay? But definitely in this month of November, that Ace of Coins represents that you can reach to the end goal of something going on in your life, and you are going to achieve it as experience, and then you're going to keep being prepared during December and obviously into 2020 for that big transition that Spirit is talking about, okay? But definitely, if you have been working hard, definitely the rewards are starting to really pay off, which is quite fantastic, okay? So, well, I hope you enjoyed the forecast, I hope it helps, and see you in December.